Check this.
Yo, what is up, YouTube? We is back for another video. And today, as you can see, we going over NBA 2k26 My Player Builder. So they just came out with it today. If you didn't catch the stream, it was like around like 9:15 in the morning. Could be another time, like if you're in a different time zone. But yeah, they revealed it and everything. Today, I will be going over it. I'll just be going over some details and stuff just in case. Like, you can watch the stream. I will leave that in the description. So if you want to watch it yourself to like really see what's going on, you can do that because I'm just gonna just go over it, not really, getting into depth really for real. All right, so my player builder. Boom. First thing first on this site, we're using my player builder in 2K26 site. So animation glossary right here. Boom. It says creating your my player can feel like a big decision. There are several variables to consider when building a my player from scratch, like scoring, dribbling, animations. Right here, this animation glossary basically, when you, let's say you want a pass style or a dribble style, boom, you press let me see which I forgot which button it is, but you will see it in the game. But you press the button to search it up, and you search up any like NBA person and stuff like that, and you will see how it says behind the back, like it got all his animations and stuff. So boom, you'll be able to equip it and stuff like that. So that, like, you'll be able to see which, ones you can get and stuff like that. Cause, you still got like the height requirement and everything. Cause you'll be able to see it once you search it up. Like if you want this animation, once you click it, the stats or like right over here, the stats will show if you can get that or not. So I feel like that's a good, like this right here. This actually was pretty good because, like, let's just say this your first time playing 2K. You really don't know no good animations or nothing like that. So, boom, you just do your favorite player or player like that was in the NBA. Just search that up. You can see what stats you need for and create your build like that. So, yeah. Now, boom, build by badges. So with build by badges is basically like, you know how sometimes you want a certain badge, but with this 2K builder, just like any other 2K builder, your stats go up or they go down. So boom, let's just say you want shifty shooter and you want it on Hall of Fame. So what is that, Hall of Fame? Yeah, Hall of Fame. You would click your right stick and then boom, it would pin what you need, like, and then you'll be able to choose whether you want 96 mid range or 96 3-point. So if you gonna be a 3 shooter and you want shifty shooter, you would pick 3-point. If you gonna know you're gonna be shooting the mid range, you pick mid range. So what it'll do, it'll pin that attribute. So you need a 96, so it'll pin mid range or 3-point to a 96. But it still like bring up your overall and stuff like that. Like it's not just you pinning that and it's not gonna change. Like it's gonna fill up your overall, and when you do upgrade like your other attributes, it won't, like, your mid-range shot won't go down or your 3-point shot won't go down because you got it pinned. So basically, let's say this is probably not gonna happen, but let's just say you want your driving dunk to like a 80, and you can't get your mid-range to the 96. if you pin the mid range to a 96 and you put down some other stats that you probably won't need, you can get your driving thunk to an 80, and then you'll still have your mid range at a 96. So basically, the build by badges is really just something makes it easier for like what badges you really want to use, because you'll be able to see what badges you can get during your Myplayer builder. So like while you're building it, because in 25, you don't see the badges till after you're done building, so you can't really know what you're getting. Same thing with the animation glossary right here. You can't really see your animations until you finish your build. But now they're making it to where, boom, you can see all your stuff while you're making your build, and I feel like that is really a great addition, because a lot of people, don't really, especially new players to 2K, because they'll be able to use this and be like, okay, I want this, I need this. They'll be able to understand the player builder more. And then the more they build builds, the more they get used to it and stuff like this. So I feel like this will be a good addition. Um, so yeah. Next, body types. You know, body types, you got like burly, swole, defined, built, the different body types and stuff like that. So instead, you 25, you couldn't really see your body type, but now, once you choose, badges and body type, this is one OP build. Jesus Christ, I know this is not real, but dang. Anyway, so yeah, body type potential. You got swole. I can't remember the other three, but like I said, I will have the YouTube video in the description, or you could just come to the NBA 2K site and literally watch this video yourself. So I will have this site and the video, the live stream, in the description. So if y'all want to check that out, if I missed something, or didn't explain it too well, you can do it like that. So yeah, body types, everybody like body types and stuff like that. I'm gonna go build. Um get a glimpse of my player body type visuals. You can unlock body types by completing 3-star Gatorade gym workouts. Okay, so give us yeah, okay. Build templates. So eager to get to the court quickly. Just like in 25, you got the NBA, the community, and the Pro Tune. So they said, I know on the live stream, there was like the Pro Tune. I can't remember how long they said, but I know they said they'll be putting in, I think they said every month it'll be, or no, it was every season, I think they said, that would be, they'll add new Pro Tune builds and stuff like that. Basically, the build templates is like, if you really don't, let's say you're new to 2K and you don't know what to build, or you're not watching a YouTube video, boom, you can just get a build straight like Curry, or well, this is starting in season 2. So like this, basically the community is basically people submitting their own templates and stuff like that, and then you can choose. Then you got Pro Tune is designed by the development team of NBA 2K. So yeah, basically if you don't know what to build or don't know how to build using the 2K builder, you do have build templates again in on this year. But like I said, with the stuff that they adding, it should be easy for even the new people to make the builds and stuff like that, to get used to the builders. But if you don't want the time and you just want to say, hey, I want to be like Curry, boom, just go to NBA, pick Curry, boom, you got to build just like Curry. Scouting report. Now this right here, this is what really took my eye, because this right here, now they really did their thing with this one. So the scouting report is when you finish, with all your badges, your attributes, and everything. Boom, you go, you see the shades of everything you got. You see your archetype, and then you got your go-to badges. You see your badges that's the highest. Your top attributes. It's either gonna be probably A, B, C, or D or F. Probably A, B, C, D, or F, like always. Cause yeah, C perimeter A, 3-point A. So the thing I like about this one, I really like that they got strengths and weakness. If you play 25 and you play street ball, you would know what this is. Like, I'm not really sure. I wasn't really playing 2K like that, but I was. But I know I was playing the street ball because it was pretty fun. So with street ball, with the AI, it shows their strength and weakness. So now on the Myplayer builder, when you get done creating your build, you will be able to see your strengths and weakness. So let's just say, two-way 3-point slasher, boom, your strengths. Relentless downhill dunker, super accurate 3 points, wins point of battle attacks, handles have flare control. Boom. That's your strength. I'm sorry if I'm kind of talking weird. You know, I really don't. It's my first time making an actual video. Usually I just stream. Make sure you check out my stream. Shameless plug, I know. But then you got your weaknesses. You got lack of passing vision on the court. So that means you didn't put too much in your pass accuracy. So that's why that's one of your weaknesses. Rarely distributes. Oh my god, I can't talk. The ball with any purpose. So yeah, once you're done making your build, you will be able to see your strength, weaknesses, top attributes, go-to badges, your shades, and your archetype. Height balancing. Um, okay. So they said they listened to community feedback about the 7-3s and wanted to be like women Yama and stuff like that. So they decided to, makes you can be 7'4" now. The max height of my player is 7'4", and balance and ensure all height measurements, short and tall, and be effective and stuff like that. So that's not really too much to talk about. They just added a new height. So now let's get into badges, takeover, and cap breakers. So take your game to the next level. Badge perks. They added max +2. They got max +1 back in the game, but they added max +2. So max +2 is 2 tiers higher. You got a badge, maxed out at gold, boom, it'll be legend. And so forth. So let's say you have silver, slippery off ball, you won't put that in max 2, they'll go to Hall of Fame. You got gold, boom, like shifty shooter, he probably has that at gold, so max +2, and then 1. Let's see. Yeah, I got that. Takeover Surge. Where is that at? Takeover Surge. Anyway. Badges equipped with this perk will be boosted 1 tier beyond their max potential while you have level 5 active. Now that I'm not really sure. Like they went over that, but they didn't say like you see legend is the max. I don't know if you can go past legend. Probably not, but it's like when you have level 5 takeover. I'm not really sure. We'll have you have to go look at the stream or the video to find out if it does go past legend, cuz I don't think it does, cuz legend's max. That wouldn't make no sense. But hot start. Badges equipped with this perk will be boosted one tier beyond their max potential during the early portions of the game. So when you got hot start on, boom, start of the game, maybe like I think it's gonna hot start ends like half of the game, probably like once you reach like half of the game, boom, that's when hot start, deactivates. But hot start, early stages portions of the games, probably it's starting out, you have slippery off ball at Hall of Fame, boom, start of the game, it'll be legend. And then, as the game progresses, it'll go back down to Hall of Fame. Clutch Gene. So with Clutch Gene, badges equipped with this perk will be boosted one tier beyond their max potential during high pressure situations in late game situations in the park and at the end of fourth quarter and overtime. So basically 20 to 20 in the park, right? Boom. Clutch game activates. Now you got Area Wizard Hall of Fame. If you got a Hall of Fame, it'd be Legend, Gold, and stuff like so forth. So basically, it's for when you need to have that clutch moment. Basically, that's all that is. It literally says clutch gene. So yeah. Um Takeover Surge, Hot Start, and Clutch Gene are earned from rotating seasonal rewards with one available each season. So you're not going to get all three in one season. They're going to be one season, then the other season, then like they're just going to rotate. Badge perk reset to the original tier once the season ends. Meanwhile, badge elevators continue to provide permanent upgrades with badges, max potential, performance multipliers, accelerate. Okay, that's same thing. All right, that's it for badge perks, badge accelerators. Boom drills, takeover progression. Um, s- you know, same thing as the 25. You play a couple of games, you get to, I don't know if it's still gonna be the same amount of games because 25, 10 games, you get level 3 to you get level 4, 15 level 4 takeover to get level 5. So um, as you heat up on the court, blah blah blah, you unlock over 40 by takeover tokens. Okay, so takeover tokens are used to unlock new takeovers and abilities. There are 44 takeovers and 11 takeover abilities in NBA 2k26. So, to be around half, takeover presets allow you to change which takeover you have. Okay, so takeover presets. So it's like, basically, let's say one game you want to have like, then the next game you want to have spot up shooter. So boom, you can switch that not like mid game, like right in the game, but once the game ends and you waiting around and you just shooting around, boom, you can change to that takeover so you don't have to get off your streak to exit to my career and stuff like that. Takeover accelerator speeds up the meter. Now they added something new, which is actually fire. They added custom takeovers. So this allows you to design your own takeover from scratch, choosing the target attributes, Jesus, that are boosted and pairing with that any takeover ability your build can use. So it's not like with a custom takeover, you still got to have the stats for the takeover you want to get, but you still got to have the stats for like when you takeover rewards only need to be like once and progresses. Okay, so the takeover rewards that we unlock, like this is it's shared across saves. So you unlock it on one build, you unlock it on all. Now with the custom takeover, Customize, say on takeover, select the 3 attributes to boost your takeover, and then the list. So speed with ball, current 80, 3-point shot, current 78, and close shot 84. So boom, level 1, level 2, level 3, level 4, and level 5. And then you got your takeover. So basically, let's say you want a spot up shooter, you want the speed with ball, 3-point shot, and let's say e I can't think of one. Let's just do close shot. But yeah. So you can basically you can even like with this one, speed with ball, 3-point shot, close shot, you can have a custom attribute. Oh my god, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, y'all. I can't. I'm trying to just think of what I'm trying to say. But so boom. Let's say you have lethal layup. But you want to upgrade your shooting stats. You can do that now. So that's a game changer right there. Because it's like, boom, you don't have to have what like the presets or what they have. So if you want to be a finisher that can shoot from deep, you can have deep bomb, but you can have all the attributes of, finishing. So that's pretty sweet. Now, build specialization. So this is new. It's quest lines that allow you to enhance your my player's potential in specific skill area. For each save, you can pick one of 5 areas to specialize in: finish, shooting, playmaking, defense, or rebounding. Each area features 9 unique quests that test your abilities in that speciality. So it's not automatic. You just specialize in it. You have to complete the quest for it first. Now, if you choose shooting, for example, your second quest will be to make 100 3-point or mid-range shots. That's kind of wild I hope that's not, because that's kind of wild. I mean, nah, that's not that hard. Never mind, that's not that hard. Never mind. So your master will earn your rewards tailored to each skill, including skill boosts, unique apparel and cosmetics, new archetype names, count breakers for that skill area, and permanent max +1 and max +2 badge perks. That's nice right there. Whether you extend your primary skill to be stronger or round out your secondary. So let's say you want to be a shooter, but you want to do defense. You can be a straight shooting build, but you can specialize in defense to get, that skill boost and, stuff like that. But you do have to meet the requirements though. So you see how he got the shooting, mid range, and the driving layup, but he doesn't have the steal and the rebound, so he can't do rebound and defense. But let's just say he's mostly a finishing type person. Boom, he can choose shooting, and now it's kind of like it's equaling out. It's not really you just gonna be a finishing type build. So basically, you can take your second rate skills and make them as good as your first. Or you could just go to your primary skill and just make that even better. All up to you, your decisions. But that's going to make this game a lot more fun too. Now, cap breakers, they're back in the game. If you don't know about cap breakers, when you max out a attribute, depending on how many cap breakers you got, you can upgrade it by 5, and it just upgrades it. Let's say you have 44 3-point boom +11, now you have 55. That's literally that's all that is right there. So if you play 25, you know about cap breakers. Yeah, they got this restrictions, 5 times max potential, blah blah blah. You already know. You can read that yourself. Now, Rebirth. So, you unlock Rebirth 90 overall. It is silver. So, it automatically upgrades your badges to the respective level once the attribute requirements are met. Unlocked as you reach 95 overall on new save. So, you got Gold, Hall of Fame, and Legend Rebirth. So, with that being said, Silver Rebirth 9 is unlocked at 90 and allows you to instantly unlock any newly created Myplayer maximum potential to the highest overall rating you previously reached. This permanently accelerates your badge progression by 10% and automatically upgrades your badges to silver once attribute requirements are met. Now, as you reach 95 overall across new save, this is for like the people who creates mini builds and stuff like that. Like if you don't really create that many builds, you're most likely not gonna be in the gold, Hall of Fame, or legend. You're most likely just gonna stick in silver. But as you reach, you unlock Gold, Hall of Fame, and Legend. These new tiers of Rebirth automatically upgrade your badges to its respective tier once attribute requirements are met. Um, I'm not really I'm not really too good with the Rebirth category, so I would say like watch the video and that seems, yeah, that seems to be it. So next time, I think they'll be talking about my team. If you guys want to see me do a video on that, let me know in the comments. But other than that, let me know what you guys think about all the new things that's coming to 2K26. If I missed anything or you didn't understand, like I said, I will put this site and 2K YouTube in the description so you can look at it yourself because they're more of, better at explaining because it's their game. I'm just going over it on by the site. And then you can see a little bit more stuff when you click the video and everything. So make sure you check out the description because I will put it in the description. Now, if there anything else you want me to go over or check out, let me know in the comments. But other than that, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Leave a like, comment, subscribe, do what you want or don't. It's up to you. But I hope you guys have a good day. If you're watching this at night, a good night. You're watching this in the morning, a good morning. But I will see you guys next time. Peace.